Today we're in the town of Apple Creek. It's an Amish town. Pretty much all this area, the families are Amish, and you don't get a lot of places to go metal detecting out here. They don't like electronics. But we do have something, a little place that we can go to down the road here, working alongside the Historical Society. Just take a little trip down the road and we'll get up to the site and I'll tell you more about it. Well, this is our site for today. We're in a town called Apple Creek, but it used to be called Edinburgh. Edinburgh got consumed by a town that grew up faster than it did. The town's just right down the road. It was called Apple Creek. Had a railroad put through, so as the railroad brought in commerce and things to businesses and stuff like that, it grew rapidly, where this town did not. They're only probably within 1,000 feet of each other, and then eventually, as that one got bigger, this one became a part of that one. But this building behind me is actually an academy. It's a school. It was called the Edinburgh Academy. Never had any reference to Apple Creek because that happened later on. This was formed, I think, in 1841 after they got some grants and stuff to build a school. And then it only ran until 1860s is when it ended. Now, the schools in this area were in churches, old mills, and houses, stuff like that. They did have some small one-room schoolhouses, but this is once they got out of those schools, probably in the 8th grade, they went to higher education, which is what we consider high school today. This is an academy, that's what that's considered. So not very many students came here, but the ones that did want to further their education and then go to college did come here. Now, these schools were not only used for school purposes, but they were also used for gathering places, people of common interest to come to the grounds to actually gather. But, so we're going to find anything here from when it was a school, when it was a gathering place, as a residence, and now it's as a business. The people that own the property now have not owned it very long. They do know that there's been metal detectorists here, and I'm just another one of those people. So hopefully I'm going to find something today and be able to share it with you, and also share it with the Apple Creek Historical Society. You may be able to see behind me, I'm going to keep on walking. If a red building ever appears, that's actually the Apple Creek Historical Society. Whatever I find here, I'm going to give to them. If it's rusty nails and stuff like that, I probably won't give them that. But if it's something significant, sure, we're going to pass it on to them so that, everybody else in this community, especially people that have lived here for a long time, possibly had past generations that went to the school, they can enjoy it as well. So let's get the machine out and get started before it gets raining. I'm running the MX Sport today because obviously you can see a couple drops there. It's going to be raining, and my metal detector is waterproof. We're going to have 13-inch coil on today. Here are my settings. Options: frequency 0, salt track 0, program coin and jewelry, audio modulations off, reject volume 0, tone 8, disc I'm up to 0, and thresholds on 1, so I don't have to listen to all that extra noise. There's somewhat of some EMI here, and it makes a lot of chatter. That's just my personal preference. Volume 11, so it doesn't override the phone there with too much, and that's pretty much it. On the sensitivity, seems like I'm going to be able to get up there pretty high. I'm going to run it on 8. I'm going to get ground balanced and get going. So the property that we can metal detect is all down in there, the open fields and underneath those pine trees. Then we got that huge side yard over there, the front yard that I'm standing in, and then we got a great big backyard and side yard over here. Question is, where do you start? I don't know. I'm a sucker for always starting at the front door. I know everybody else has started there too, but let's try it out. Well, right out the front door here is our first target. Right there at 17 centimeters. Let's change that. There, inches. Right there at 7 inches, since I'm not real good on conversions from metric to inches. 7 inches. Kind of a mixed signal. Let's get that out of there. Well, it's a penny. I can already see it. It's got Abraham Lincoln on it. Oh, it's a wheat penny. So here's our first find of the day. Let me rub on that some, but I could already tell that it's a wheat cent.
Here's the first coin of the day, actually the first dig. It looks like a 1925 or a 1928, but it's definitely 1920 something, maybe even a 3. But it's a wheat cent. Definitely shows with all the people that have been here metal detecting in the past that there's always something left. So hopefully there's more than this. Let's keep going.
There we go at 4 inches. A little higher than the last one. Let's see what that is. It's in here. I think I might see something there on the edge. You all see it? It's a coin, but I don't know. That's just looks like a modern dime. That's what it is. Let's see if we can raise a date on it. 1985. That's all we got. All right, on to the next. Pinpoint's there at 8 inches. It's very weak, but that's one of those signals that jumps around quite a bit. I'm gonna pull a plug on that, and I'm hoping that that's gonna come way up on the VDI. All right, we got some dirt out of there now. Let's try this again. It's not even in there. Let's see it. Whatever that is. Golden Circle Validate Parking. Looks like some kind of parking token, but doesn't seem to be all that old because it's made out of aluminum. And it's got, you know, some kind of finish on it, and then the text isn't stamped, it's painted on. A little different. Let's find something else. There's the next target at 5.5 inches, if you can see that. 50s to 70s. Looks like it's came up to definitely in the 70s now. Might be another wheat cent. It's like right there on almost in dead center of that hole, and it's reading that.
I see green.
I see it. I'm gonna bring you all down here.
There's some green on the mud right there, but there's whatever we're looking at. It's up here and maybe a button. Huh. You all recognize that? I sure don't. What in the world is that? What is that? I need to be... I'm kind of speechless right now. Let me clean that off. I don't know what that is. Alright folks, I don't know what this is. It's got a flag on it. I think it says 1863. It says something of our maybe Union, 1863. So it's Union, obviously Civil War, and then it's got a back like that. I don't know what any of that says. So far, I'm very excited. That's pretty awesome. That's well worth the trip today. But it is really corroded, and I'm gonna have to figure that one out. I'm gonna keep the rain off of it. You can see that drop just hit it, and I'm gonna put it in my pouch and do what I can at the house with that, but I gotta be really gentle. Yeah, I'm pretty glad I dug that one. I don't know what that is yet, so I don't know how excited to be, but I'm pretty excited right now, even though it might not seem like it. That is a first. This target right there at 6 inches. It's kind of a mixture. Let's just pop the plug and see what that is. Trying to dig something before the rain shuts me down. See if it's still in the hole. It's right there at 6 inches or 5.5. Might be something copper again. See if the pinpointer will pick it up. Something right in there. Let's come down here. It's getting a pinpointer signal right there. What's in here? Whatever it is. Nah, it's this. Just a piece of aluminum. Nothing much.
Okay, the rain somewhat shut me down here. We have a really hot signal here at 4.5. 71 solid. It might just be a big piece of aluminum. But my phone's not waterproof and it's raining really good. Probably too much to have my phone out in. It's only 40 degrees right now. So it's not the most comfortable bath or shower that I've had. Yeah, this is, I think that's our target right there. It's just a, I don't know, it looks just like a piece of aluminum. It's not much. Nothing special, but I don't know if it's special yet, but I'll take a look at it. I don't think that's design on there. So that's why that hit so good. We'll just keep moving. Probably can't see that because of the amount of water that's on there. And all my clothes are soaked. So maybe you can see that. It's a good one. It's only at 4 inches though. Sweet 80s right there. It's gonna probably put us into something silver. Hopefully. I looked up that little token on the internet while a big shower came through just a few minutes ago, and it's from the Civil War. And I'll write down what it actually says and explain it, what it's called. But that's my first one. Hopefully this is old. There's what it is. It might be silver. It looks silver. It's not tarnished right to be a modern clad one. Looks like a Washington quarter maybe. Whoa. What in the world is that? There's two today that we can't tell what it is. Okay, I'm gonna turn it over and show you what I just saw. Does anybody know what that is? I'm gonna have to clean that off. This is very different. Yep, I don't know what this is. I just got it cleaned off, so take a look at this and see if you know what that is. It's silver. That GRA Brit, I'm thinking Great Britain. I don't know what year it is because there's no like numbers. There's a line on the back. I think that's a line. It says a shilling down there. I have no idea what that is, but makes me happy. That's pretty awesome. I'm gonna have to look that up when I get to the house. Sorry about all these things. I don't know what they are, but today's somewhat of a decent day metal detecting, even though it's pouring down rain. It's pretty cool. Here's another good one right here. Well, it's at 5 inches. You can see that. 73. Let's see if it's still in the hole. Oh, it is. Look at it. It came up. Oh, this is gonna be good. At least I think it's gonna be good. It's somewhere right over here. Let me know if you see it. Oh, it's in there somewhere. Come on, silver. I think it's, I don't know if it's silver or not. What is it? See it? Hopefully that's the edge of a big silver dollar, but I doubt it. It's just like maybe a spoon. What is that? It's not tarnished. There, give it a little bump. It's aluminum. Had me going there. Old storm window piece, I don't know. Something. Not a coin. Sure sounded like one though. Golly. Got a target there at 5 inches. It's not the best target, but we're gonna dig it anyway. Pull some dirt out and see what we get now. Still not the best target. Let's just see what it is. Well, what I got out of this one is it says has a patent on it. It says Tip Top. Got a bunch of holes in it. Thought it looked like a piece of a muffler or something, but I don't know what it looks like. It had a hinge, and whatever that is and that is went together almost like scissors, but I'm not sure on that one. All right, this may be my last one. I'm starting to get pretty cold, actually. Not really paying as much attention as I usually would whenever I'm out metal detecting. I'm skipping over a lot of stuff, and I'm pretty much just pedaling around seeing what I can find. It's not the best day for it, and the rain just keeps getting heavier and the big darker clouds coming, so I'm gonna have to hang it up. I know this is a short video, or may be depending on how I put this thing together, But I'm gonna try to get out tomorrow as well. I'll dig a little bit more if it doesn't get too bad tomorrow. It's supposed to rain then too as well. But I'll be back to this site and see what else we can find. Maybe it'll be a better day. Won't be as bad. Yesterday was like almost 60 degrees and sunny with no wind. And today it's like 40 and raining and windy. That's the way it goes. So go home and give my MX Sport a bath and me a bath and wash everything off, and I'll try to figure out what those coins are. I'm pretty excited about it. Whatever the silver coin is like definitely my first. I've never found anything like that. I don't even know what year it is. You know, the Civil War token, I don't know a lot about that one either. I don't know what to call it. And a wheat cent and some junk. So there's always the junk. But I'm really freezing right now, and I'm gonna try to get loaded up without muddying up the inside of my truck too bad. Well, it's a pleasure to make these videos, and I'll keep doing them whenever I can. And but right now I'm too wet, too cold, and too muddy to continue. So until next time, thank you very much for watching, and take care.